hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week. And even if not, that's okay too, little bunny. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am seeing colors right now as I close my eyes. As I think about you and how much I love you. Do you know what synesthesia is, little bunny? It's this somewhat rare thing where some people associate letters with different colors. And it's not something you actively do, but for these people with synesthesia, A just looks red in some kind of ethereal way, and B will look some kind of turquoise blue or something. Or they'll have it with numbers. It's very rare. I have the slightest bit that I experience when I type on my smartphone. It was one version. It was some iPhone version long ago where the keys were this kind of white color, and I would sit there waiting for an idea. And then when something really special comes to my mind that I just want to say, I just want to get it out, my thumbs will fly and I can see colors in that very specific iPhone operating system. I haven't had it since. Something was magic about that, but I could see the colors. It was like a red and a green glow to all the different keys as I was emotionally figuring out what to say. Bringing it back to you, little bunny, is that when I close my eyes right now and I think of you, I'm getting just some colors. Just some colors. Can't put words to it. It's just some instinct. It's just some glimmering bubble emotion that says, you're something special that makes me purr on a deep, satisfying level. You, little bunny, you make the little colors in my brain go because I feel something truly, truly special about you, little bunny. I don't have a beverage today, by the way. I am in an Airbnb in Medellin, Colombia. And I just have some plain water in a water bottle. You ready to hear this water bottle snap open? It's fun. Isn't that great? And then we drink it. Let me close it. Nice. You want to hear it open again? You're going to have to wait for it. It's going to happen when you least expect it. And it's going to go. Okay, you'll have to wait for that. And I might even totally forget to make the water bottle opening pop. This week, little bunny, I don't know, there's goings on. You can find the links and all that. Have fun. I want to say thank you, little bunny. There was a couple podcast episodes ago where I asked you to fill out this little survey where I basically was trying to figure out what is your ideal man or lover, broadly speaking, but there were 3 character designs that are based on different sides of me. And I wanted you to say what makes you allured, attracted to this caring daddy or this daring daddy or this dark daddy. also what you think you might not like about these different archetypes, these different types of lovers. And so, little bunny, today I went over the results. And I did lots of journaling and studying and reading everything. And I'm going to start with you this episode's poem that I wrote earlier. And I'll read it again at the end so that we have a nice poem ending to the episode as always. So as I look in my notes, which I can't find, where is it? I wrote a poem about the results. Where? You're just gonna have to sit tight. I should pause. What the fuck? Where did it go? Did I lose it? Oh, did I lose the poem? There's no way. There's no way. Here we go. I found it. I have titled this. For my own personal notes, this poem's for me. You just get to look over my shoulder. This is called the Ideal Lover Mantra. It's something I want to memorize and then internalize. It goes like this. I am genuine in all things that I do. I am genuine in all things that I say. I am present with you. No distractions, no deceiving, no performing, just real me, real you. I control my emotions, giving you space for yours. I confront when needed, always bold and never reckless. I am your safety, not suffocation. Energy, but not exhaustion. You're important to me. I am loyal to you. We're on an adventure together right now. There you go, little bunny. So that is thanks to you and your fellow bunnies for helping sculpt me, little bunny. There's another poem I wrote, which I love. I put it in a TikTok. Should I pull it out? I would love to. I don't know where it is, though. We'll do that for another time. I should have it memorized. What is it? You, from memory. You deserve a man who sculpts himself as a sacred right each day. At least that line is what I remember. Shit. Let's pull it up. Okay. This is not great radio, is it? You're going to hang tight, little bunny. You think this is about you? You think this is about entertaining you? Why did you think that? This is for me, little bunny. This is for me to be the best version of me. And you are doing your part. You're fulfilling your purpose and making me get better and better and better. Okay, I'm going to play the video and I'm going to just repeat after myself. Hold on, it's going to go through my headphones and... Oh, shit, it's so loud. Oh, fuck. Okay. Paused and we're back with lower volume. Here we go. You ready, little bunny? Pulling it up again. You deserve a man who sculpts himself as a sacred right each day. A man who does not hide from his flaws, but searches for them. A man who learns that good intentions are meaningless if he's responsible for your pain. You deserve a man who understands that caring about you is not the same as caring for you. He does not need you to love him for him to protect you. He reflects, he journals, he is aware of himself from your perspective. In a room, he doesn't need to be the center of attention. He's already the center of gravity. And if he ever fails to live up to what you deserve, he chooses to grow, become greater until he's unshakable, able to build you a fortress with a peaceful garden in the center for you. There you go, little bunny. Let's get my volume back to where it is. You can tell New Year's is coming up. So important to me. New beginnings, new changes. I've got some personal aesthetic changes on the horizon. Doing a little strategizing about what my new look is going to be, little bunny. As I enter a new chapter, 2026 is going to be a big year. Big year for me, for you, for us, for the garden, for the world. I gotta be really embracing it. January 1st, here we go. I guess I'll talk more about New Year's because we have, I think, at least one. Oh, wow. 2 weeks from now is going to be a January 1st. Wow, that'll be significant. Well, I do want to talk in this episode as kind of a thank you for helping me figure out how to lean into the best sides of me. How to say yes to the sides of me that you've told me you connect with, that you find peace in, that makes your heart happy. And then I can be aware of ways that I could be too much this or too much that. Something that came up in the survey is to make sure not to be overprotective. And that's something I struggle with. I can be very overprotective. And it's a good problem to have. But it's just things for me to be aware of. So I thought it might be useful, little bunny, to you as a little gift in return, to tell you some of the things that I find attractive in other people. And you say, but Daddy, that sounds super intimidating. What do you mean that's a gift? The gift, little bunny, is that you will discover that you already have them all. And sometimes all you need is someone to genuinely tell you, this is what I find appealing. I think it will put you at ease. Here's my list, little bunny, you ready? Here's my list of things I find appealing in a lover. And I have so many lists of notes. Where is it? Oh, God. I take so many notes, little bunny. I take so many notes. Here we go. Something I find super attractive, little bunny. Probably the number one thing is enthusiasm. making eye contact when you're talking with someone and letting your eyes light up to bring emotion to what you're having this conversation with. I can't even speak because I'm in my emotional mode. Let's say we're having a conversation, little bunny, and I share with you something that is genuinely impressive. Show that back. React with like the enthusiasm of like, you've got to be kidding me. No way. That's amazing. It can be, the best is in the form of a hug, little bunny. There's two kinds of hugs. One is a huge turn off, and the other, I won't necessarily call it a turn on, but it certainly makes my heart reach out and just bond with you. I'm going to describe two hugs. You tell me which one you think is which. One is a hug where you kind of lean forward and put one arm around someone and just kind of like go through almost like a bowing motion. That like, I'm doing the gesture that society deems is a way to greet or say goodbye to a loved one. Kind of like a bow with an arm around the other person. That's one kind of hug. And the other kind of hug is like you just are squeezing a plushie. It's just a little stuffed animal you've got, but it's another person and you are either excited to see them, enthusiastic to see them, or it means something to you that you're saying goodbye to them. That kind of hug, little bunny, is just so attractive. It's so attractive. What else do I have here? Here's one. I find it very attractive when someone lives in their body. What do I mean by that, little bunny? For me especially, I find dancing so attractive. I think it's when someone dances, they're expressing who they are in a physical movement form. Other ways, well, I like dancing especially. But other ways you can live in your body, it could just be swimming, it could be hiking. You like to hike and just go live and be in your body. It could be, sorry, there's neighbors in this Airbnb who are making noise in the hallway. It could be, I don't know, weightlifting, if you want to do weightlifting. It could be fencing, but that would be super attractive. Little bunny kicking ass at fencing. And it's really nice to be good at whatever the physical activity is. But you don't have to be. The enthusiasm for it's the most important thing, really. Rock climbing. You could even just go to a bouldering gym. Have you been to a bouldering gym, little bunny? That's a great way to get into rock climbing where you don't have to do the ropes and stuff. Yoga is one. I don't personally like yoga, but you could do acro yoga. Isn't that the one where you it's like partner yoga where you're lifting each other up and stuff like that. Or you could do aerial silks. That's very graceful. All kinds of things you can do, little bunny. Ultimate frisbee. I would find that attractive. Someone who plays ultimate frisbee. So many things you can do. And I think part of living in your body is It's a topic that could use a whole episode, but it's not seeing yourself as separate from your body. And sometimes that's hard if we look in the mirror and our brain is like, well, I don't like this and I don't like that. And those voices, little bunny, no matter what is in the mirror, your brain will always find things to be unhappy about. It will always find things to be unhappy about. I don't have any good advice about what to do about that, but your body can be you, little bunny, and you can be your body. And it's attractive to embrace that. Live in your body, little bunny. I find it very, very attractive. Next, here's an interesting one. I find it attractive when someone doesn't have a problem disagreeing with me. You say, Daddy, don't you find it frustrating when someone just doesn't agree with you? And I say, yes, little bunny, it is frustrating, but it's also super attractive because it means I can trust everything they say as far as they're bringing themselves to the conversation, right? If you are someone, little bunny, who is unable to actively express disagreement with someone, let's say someone you're interested in, let's say you're trying to flirt with someone, and you're just like agreeing, oh my God, everything, yeah. Oh, I totally agree with that. I feel the exact same way. Oh my God, yes, you're so right. There might be a little bit of a connection that you're artificially making in the short term. But when there's that realization that the person isn't really bringing themselves, they're not bringing you themselves, they're just kind of tossing back at you whatever you say with agreement, then suddenly you're not connecting with the person. And that's really sad because you're missing out. And you, little bunny, you're such an interesting person. You have such great perspectives. I want to know your thoughts on things. I'm curious to know what you like and what you don't like. And it's much more important for me to get to experience you than for you to just share all my interests. It's the difference between, slow down, Daddy. It's the difference between finding something you genuinely like together versus just the deception. So say no to someone that you're attracted to, little bunny. Say no to someone you're attracted to and see what happens. You will be amazed. And you can do it playfully. Oh my God, I have in my notes here. Man, this must have been just a cultural difference. So there's this woman who is Chinese in the sense that she came to the US just a couple years ago, let's say. And I don't know if this is her personality or if this is the culture of flirting there. But we were dancing, actually. I met her at dancing. And it was very clear that there was something here, right? And so I'm like, oh, okay, this is an invitation for me to flirt a little bit closer in this way or that. And with like a super serious face, she'd be like, stop that. I'm like, oh, fuck. And so I stop and back up like, whoa, so sorry. I totally misread that. And then she's like, why'd you stop? You know? So, yeah. Make sure if you are interested in flirting with someone and you take your Daddy Lindy's advice of practice saying no, just find a way to say no. If if you want them to stop, give them a serious no. And if you are just trying to juice up a conversation, please make sure it's very clear it's playful. Because it puts me in a really fucking weird spot when this woman, I ended up just not pursuing him. Like, this feels so weird. You want me to push past a no, and it's like, I don't like being in that position. Okay. But yeah, learn how to say no to someone you're attracted to, little bunny, in a playful way. Here is something I find super, super attractive, little bunny. When we're having a conversation, if you have a stopwatch, 2 stopwatches, little bunny, and when you start talking, we start timing that. And then when you stop talking, I start talking, and we flip and we have the other stopwatch go. I find it very attractive in a conversation when me and the person that I'm talking to are talking about 50-50 the same amount of time. It is such a turnoff, little bunny, if the conversation in either direction is 90% to 10% or less. It's not attractive if I feel that for some reason I have to say everything. And conversely, it's not attractive if I feel like I'm not even a participant in the conversation. And I think, let's see, I'm starting to lose steam. I hope this is useful. I think these are things you're all pretty good at. You know, what's funny is the podcast is me talking to you 100% to 0. And actually, I do quite enjoy that. So maybe, little bunny, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about at all, which is something very important to know, is that I might have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, little bunny. So always keep that in mind. And if you say, Daddy, I disagree with this thing or that thing that you said, then, little bunny, I am proud of you. Last thing on my notes here. my quote unquote gift of telling you what I find attractive. What is it, like cocky gift? Okay. It is something that you don't need to worry about. So, little bunny, maybe this is finally a genuine gift. You do not need to worry about being impressive. You don't have to impress me, little bunny. Even if it's not you, it's just some random people out in the world. If there's like some spark of something there, there's some spark of attraction going both ways. I don't have to be impressed with you for there to be something connecting there. It's enough just to be, you can be a cheerleader for me, little bunny. And there's the cocky bastard inside me. You don't have to be impressive, you just have to cheerlead me. If you worry that, Daddy, I don't have any of these cool skills, I don't know how to do the acro yoga, I don't know how to dance like a pro, I don't know how to, I don't have all these interesting things to talk about, I don't have all these adventures that I've been on, I don't have an interesting this or that. It's okay, little bunny. You don't have to be impressive to be attractive. Number one thing, be enthusiastic. For you, be warm. Let your eyes light up when you're talking to someone. Give a hug that says, it means so much to me that I'm saying hi to you. It means so much to me that I'm saying bye to you. Live in your body. Go out there. Just move around, little bunny. Move around. Be a unified being. not this separation. What else did I have on here? Say no. Give me your genuine thoughts, little bunny. I'm not interested in a partner who will just agree back to me with everything. Nor am I interested in a partner who will just disagree reactively at everything. I want a partner who's a real human being, who has depth, who has emotions, who has opinions, who has thoughts. It's attractive to get to know someone. And as you do the conversation, it's attractive to keep that conversation 50-50. All right, little bunny. I hope that was a good episode. Maybe it sucked. I don't know. I have no idea, little bunny. I really am just making this shit up as I go. Okay. But you're making it up with me, little bunny. And you can always, and in fact, I insist, and damn it, I have been meaning to put up a form where you can always give me feedback. All right, I'm going to make myself do it. Between the recording of this and when I post it, there will be a website page called, what should we call it? Lindy.garden/ what do you want to call the spot where you give feedback to me, little bunny? Is it /feedback? Is it talk? Is it send? Is it whisper? Ooh. Lindy.garden/ whisper. Okay, little bunny. Do you say, Daddy, this is the most horrible episode ever? Do you say, Daddy, this is the most useful, life-changing episode ever? Thank you for changing my life, because I realize I'm so much more attractive than I thought I was. And I picked up a trick or two so that we can both hit 2026. Just golden out the gate, sparkling, flying, soaring. You can tell me anything. Little bunny, go to the website, lindy.garden/ whisper. And there will be a box, presumably, where you can type in anything and click the button, and it will get to me. Anonymously, I think. I don't know, maybe it'd be fun. You can optionally tell me who you are, okay? I'm going to get to bed, little bunny. I am going to read you your poem now, because tomorrow morning I don't have time to do the podcast. Morning podcast session. So, the poem for you, little bunny, which is actually, this time it is a poem for me. Your cocky daddy has written himself a poem that he's passing off as a poem for you. It goes like this. I am genuine in all things that I do. I am genuine in all things that I say. I am present with you. No distractions, no deceiving, no performing, just real me, real you. I control my emotions, giving you space for yours. I confront when needed, always bold and never reckless. That should probably be but never reckless. Let's change it. Always bold, but never reckless. I am your safety, not suffocation. Energy, but not exhaustion. You are important to me. I am loyal to you. We're on an adventure together right now. Have a great, great week, little bunny. I love you very, very much. You damn attractive little bunny. You are so hot, alluring, and everything. Take care. Have a great week. I love you. I love you. I love you.